Welcome to the Illuminated Path, where I give you a Thursday to Thursday reading. Today, I am hiding in a cave. So this is representative of the Illuminated Path because let's be honest, it's cold and rainy outside and I'm not prepared for winter yet. So I apologize that I'm not outside in the gloom for your weather report this week, but we are in a cave. I made it just for you. I made this cave for you guys to join me in. And don't act like you've never done a reading inside of a closet before. We all know half y'all out there are still in the closet. So take that. So today we're going to do a medicine wheel reading, which I promised we would do last week. So I'm taking my Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, my Alberto Violdo deck, and I'm going to pull 4 cards for this. Now, this is collective for all of you guys out there and what you can expect. So as I'm pulling 4 cards, we're going to pull one for each direction: the south, the west, the north, and the east. The card we pull in the south is going to represent old wounds, things that you need to heal through or let go of. The card that we pull in the west is going to represent parts of you or parts of your identity or things, old stories, things that you've been through in the past that you've built onto yourself as part of who you are that needs to die. This is when you go through that ego death. The card we pull for the north is going to be the wisdom or the medicine that you are going to be acquiring, your lessons that are coming. Not lessons in a bad way, but lessons as in the parts of you that are going to be evolving. And then the card that we pull for the east is going to represent a possible destiny or outcome. So, I have not pre-pulled these cards. What is the best? Woo! Okay. Hello, little black kitty. The kitties find me no matter where I am. So there you go. Here's his tail. Bop, 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 bop. All right. How did you get 3 cards for the north? That's no fair. This might be a while. Okay. So the card that you pulled for the south is the hummingbird card. This is a beautiful card. When I get this, it's normally talking about someone's north. This is normally talking about someone's journey, their life path. But here in the south, what this represents is struggle. Maybe there's a part of your personality or an old wounding that you've had that really feels negatively. Maybe you tell yourself negative stories. Maybe there's negative self-talk. Maybe there's a lot that's happened in the past that you keep repeating to yourself over and over again as if it's just part of who you are and part of your story. This is telling you it's not. Anything that's keeping you struggling. And I'm not talking about just I had a bad day, just one bad day. This is a struggle. This is that mindset that life is a struggle, that things are hard for me, that I have trouble moving forward. Something always goes wrong. That's this. This is the part that needs to be healed through. Your struggle mindset, this thought that life is hard and that we have to push against the current at every single turn. We got to get rid of that, okay? Now you can do this. My cave is moving. It's a cave in. The ghosts that live in my closet. Guys, I'm trying to do a reading. Let's settle down here. Jeebus. I forgot what I was going to say. But I'm hearing that going into childhood wounds can show you where this originated from. Where maybe we weren't heard or we suppressed the things that we really felt or the things that we really wanted to say. And through that suppression, the inability to be heard no matter what, that inner frustration, that's something that's causing this frustration now, but it's vibrating in the subconscious parts of the mind. So let's go back and do some childhood regression on that. Getting to the west, we have the Time Master. The Time Master is a handsome Nordic man who comes to us when we are working with timelines. But since this is in the place of the West, the part of us that needs to die away, that needs to create the ego death, You guys are out there seeking change. You guys want to change your life. You want to change the collective. You want to change things for the better. This might not just be for your personal home. This might be for your family, your community, politics. You want to see change. But in order to do this, you have to be able to release control, because your idea of control is thinking that you know what's best for every single person without them having a free will choice for themselves about what they think is best. That just channeled through. My bad. And this is because we might feel powerless. We might feel out of control. We might feel choiceless. But that's not real. And it's not a wound. It's just a part of us that we need to sit back into. We need to be able to restore our own faith in our higher power, our own faith in who we are and what we're capable of and what we came here to do. That's all this is. So let that ego die away, release all of control, and come into your space of inner faith. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I came here to do, and do it. I'm going to do it. The North. 3 cards came out for your North card. And remember, these are the lessons you're supposed to be learning, or the medicine that you need to lead you into your destiny once you've done these other things, for the healing work, for the faith work. And so, okay. So I'm going to take a page out of my son Alexi's book and say, you're supposed to travel to a mountain and let yourself be transformed. Okay? So he made things very simple, and I really liked it. You have 3 cards here. The first one is the Vision Quest. The second one is the Holy Mountain. And then the last one is Fire. The Vision Quest. A vision quest or a pilgrimage, these are such important parts in our life. This is a rite of passage. When you go on a vision quest, you are purposely putting your physical body through enough of a hardship that your spiritual body can rise above it and connect with the earth, with source, with guides, with where you're going next. A vision quest can look like many different things. I'm not going to tell you on a little 5-minute video how to do a vision quest. It's very different for everybody. And of course, nobody needs to do anything dangerous. But what this does look like is researching for yourself what feels like it's helping you step out of your day-to-day and putting you into the path of how you can receive from your guides. You are not always going to receive from doing the same thing all day, every day, from clocking in from your 9 to 5, going to work and going home. You have the capacity to tap into your guides and receive, but if you want big change, if you want this ego death, if you want to move forward in a big way, if you want a big message right now, it's time to figure out what your vision quest is. Maybe we're going back and visiting childhood places and picking up some of the energies from our ancestors. Maybe it looks like traveling to a sacred site. Maybe it looks like coming to some sort of a holy mountain. Maybe this is a pilgrimage that can be done in the mind, journeying to sacred sites. But that holy mountain, that's not lost on me. Mountains are full of wisdom. That's why the Peruvian people call them apus, because the apu is filled with wisdom. They see them as if it's a soul of a god. That wisdom at the very top of that mountain, that's something that we get through a vision quest, through a pilgrimage, through some sort of physical hardship and journey. You have to walk that mountain, and you're not doing it from a space of struggle. Can you imagine walking a mountain from a space of struggle? Oh, I'll never do it. This is so hard. And are you going to make it? Probably not. You'll probably give up halfway and go back down the mountain. But if you can heal through that sort of mindset and that frustration and release that, and if you can start going through, I'm going to release control, I'm going to go where I know I need to go, I'm just going to flow with this, I'm going to have faith, then Spirit can begin to lead you towards your personal mountain, the thing that you need to conquer, the wisdom that's coming for you, whether through ancestry, through physical spaces, whatever it is, there's wisdom coming. And fire, the spirit of fire, baby, ooh, that's transformation. Fire is not destructive, it is transformative. And when fire rains from the heavens, it's going to scorch every single thing that it touches and turn it into something else. It's going to scorch away all the negativity. It's going to burn and start pooling oxygen and just changing things. Fire, that's a beauty right there. Fire. Boop, 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 boop. So this is your transformation, okay? Wisdom and transformation. Your East card is the Serpent. Who's afraid of snakes? Not me. The Serpent is in your East card as a possible destiny. This is beauty. If you think of the serpent, she has no legs, so she literally moves with her belly, her bare belly against the earth all day, every day. This is how the snake moves. And when the old has built up, she sheds that old. She sheds her skin. And not one little flake by one little flake. She sheds that skin all at once. She doesn't have to sit and... what's the word I want to use? She doesn't sit and just fester inside of the issues that she holds in her body. She just lets it all go at one time and continues to ride with the beauty, the connection between her and the earth. So whatever this looks like for you, I don't want to. Spirit's telling me to pull one more card. Okay, so this is like a focus centerpiece card. Well, which one, guys? That one? Okay. The Ghost Dance. I don't know why they wanted this one. So we're already looking at a beautiful reading here. Everything you need to heal through, all the wisdom and the beauty and transformation that's coming along with like your beautiful future and having the ability to just let things go that are bothering you and stay connected to the earth and be beautiful. But then there's the Ghost Dance. For me, I'm feeling like there's something here, like there's a drumming, a beating. There's something about to awaken from deep in the earth. Be it ancestors, ghosts from the past, there is something that's rising up out of the dirt right now. I feel it. I'm getting chills. So if you've awakened and noticed something's different right now, like, you know, Mary's doing a reading inside of a closet right now. Something's different. Honey, there are ghosts coming out of the woodwork. And you have a choice. Is this ghost going to help me be a better person? Is this ghost going to help guide me and give me wisdom? Or am I going to be afraid and keep running and never even touch anything that this reading represents? And that's completely up to you, Bill. Not a ghost. That was my cat.